Coach, how do you like how the opener situation worked up, and kind of when did you decide that's the way you're going to
go? Decided it today after Florida won, because I felt like, that puts us in the top 4 of the league, which I feel confident will put us in a good position for the NCAA tournament, which means this week in the conference tournament, I'm not going to bring anybody back on short rest. So probably have one of those kind of games, where we don't start one of the regular starters, or we start one of the young guys that started the games, in the midweek games. And then also I just wanted to change the look a little bit to Arkansas, because I felt like Prager and Aschenbeck, they're different, but they're similar in a lot of ways. And then Lampkin was kind of more of the same. So I just wanted to, for one time through the order, just mix it up a little bit. I thought Brad did great. He had some, unlucky, had the swing and bunt there, and then the ball in the 6 hole scored a run, but he did fine. He did exactly what we needed him to do. And
the decision on pulling Lampkin, was there some conversation and maybe a batter or two earlier? What was that kind of situation like?
Well, we knew we wanted to, the big Helfrich, we wanted to be right-handed against him, and I think, and then even when they brought Souza in, I liked the matchup and just felt like the game was in question, which it was. I think Stewie, we got him up a couple times last night. If I'm going to second guess anything, it was maybe running him back out there, but he made a good pitch to Stovall and he rolled a ball through the infield, and then had made a couple really good pitches to the shortstop, but then he left one up, and then you're in a situation where the infield's in, and Hudson White's a super experienced player and good, doesn't swing and miss very much. And but I thought that, we learned a lot about Lampkin tonight. We learned a lot about Tanner Jones tonight. So those are, obviously, if I'd have known Tanner Jones was going to pitch like that out of the bullpen, maybe brought him in earlier. But I think the story of the night was we had a bunch of hits early in the game and chances to score, and not a bunch of hits later in the game. So I thought Coyle did great, and Mason Molina, who's been a weekend starter for them, pitched well out of the bullpen. So, they just run quality arm after quality arm at you.
Good to see Braden scoring the ball up a little bit more.
Braden, it's good for Braden. They call it an average for a reason, man. He and I talked before the day started, and you're as confident as you want to be. You choose to be how confident you are, and Braden cares a lot. He doesn't want to let anybody down, doesn't want to let his teammates down, and I told him, you're not letting anybody down. We're having a great year because of you and all the other players. So, but he's human, and to me, I told him, if you've had a bad 7-game stretch or 10-day stretch, it just means you're going to have a great 10-day stretch coming up. That's why they call it an average. So, it's he had a great day today, and he'll continue to have great days.
I guess just your thoughts on Wood real quick, the starter for Arkansas.
Yeah, well, he's good. He threw strikes. We got him a couple times, but yeah, he's a good pitcher. And we knew he was a good pitcher. They got him stacked up down there.
With everything just about locked up, like you said, top 4 and everything, will change your mind on anything you'll do tomorrow?
I might. Yeah, I'm going to think about it. We got to set ourselves up best for the postseason. So yeah, we got some conversations we got to have tonight. Right now it's Sadeo, but we'll see.
All right. Thanks, Coach.